Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. If you want to know how to get back your ex-girlfriend and boyfriend, click the link below.
Cheating, existing fiancé ultimately admitted. After 3 days of pulling teeth, I finally got a confession on Saturday evening. Asher spent the very first 30 minutes of the phone call maintaining the lies, saying that he really did fulfill Jay from a customer which he just took her out 2 times. Yet after that he finally admitted and also vowed he would certainly be sincere from that factor on. I took that with a grain of salt as well as informed him that his guarantees are meaningless right now. I'm mosting likely to note which of the important things that he claimed that I think and which ones I don't, as well as insurance claims I doubt regarding, but I would value comments about my evaluations of truth since I do not trust my own judgment now. This is what Asher said. Concerning a month back, good friends of his downloaded Tinder onto Asher's phone, believe, and also made him an account utilizing their own email address. He stated he removed the app, not the account, that very same day, but re-downloaded it afterward, think. He claimed he wondered concerning what's around, believe, that he never intended to get physical, unpredictable. As some individuals noted in my very first post, the truth that he continued going out with Jay despite no physical get in touch with leads me to believe it may have not been a sex point, which he just intended to see if he also would certainly have the ability to obtain a date at all. Don't think, since he went out with her 4 times. He additionally claimed he'd been preparing to finish the affair. Don't believe. He continued to ask Jay for even more dates even after she confronted him concerning me, and that he never ever wished to touch Jay, unpredictable, same reasons as above. He claimed that the application, stated in the voicemail, I removed the app, etc., was a business-related application he sent for Jay. Do not believe, especially since the voicemail stated something like, I don't make use of the app much anyway. Plus, if this was true, why didn't he tell me this from the beginning? When I asked him that, he claimed his reaction was to refute everything. He said he was attempting to obtain her as a customer in the end, think, given that he truly can be that out of touch often. He said he existed because he really felt trapped when I confronted him in front of my entire family members, believe, and that if my moms and dads hadn't remained in the space, he most likely would have confessed to me that day, don't think. He told me he always indicated to inform me regarding it ultimately, don't think. He stated one more reason was that he wanted to make a connection with an additional individual as well as had actually hoped to apply what he picked up from a non-physical affair to our connection to enhance our conversations, do not think, and this was so fucking offensive to hear. When I advised him he testified come clean, he still insisted this was true. However, just how can I ever before believe that he'd date another person for the purpose of making our connection far better? He told me unprompted that he would certainly matched with several females on the application, however just got phone numbers from 2 to 3 of them and also just fulfilled Jay. Unsure, yet inclined to think since he informed me this without me pressing him for info concerning what else he did on Tinder. He said this was the very first time he ever before did this, unsure, and that he'll never ever do it once more, uncertain because I can't see the future, and also unsure if he genuinely does not prepare to do this again. I additionally asked Asher regarding the 2 extra days Jay stated. Once again, initially, he confessed to 2, but had at first declared they were organization meetings. Jay had actually informed me that one day was walking in the park, and the other was at a neighborhood coffee bar. Asher previously had denied these 2, and also when I asked after he would certainly currently assured me the fact, he denied them 1 or 2 more times. I advised him of his guarantee, and also finally he admitted, yet the fact that he still at first refuted the various other 2 dates after swearing to tell the truth is definitely terrifying to me. When I said so, he stated he was sorry, which he was still stuck in the deny mindset. I understand that challenging cheaters frequently brings about, I was unhappy in the partnership as well as you made me do it. That really did not occur below. Asher informed me that he's been so pleased with me, unpredictable, that he does not know why he did it, uncertain, that he's only ever desired me, unpredictable. He said he enjoys me, believe. He states he recognized it was wrong, think, however really did not think of it as disloyalty, do not think, because he never ever touched her, and that he really did not also consider it a day, just a search for relationship and potentially a client, don't believe. The texts he sent Jay specifically discussed the word day, so clearly he understood what he was doing. He sobbed a number of times over the last couple of days. I asked, and he said he was crying because he felt shame and also despair at my pain, unclear, and also since he was scared of shedding me, think. He said he'll do whatever it takes to earn my trust fund back and also heal our partnership, uncertain. and that I'm the person he intends to spend the remainder of his life with, uncertain, though I do assume he wishes to keep me. Though I'm the primary victim, I'm not the just one affected by Asher's shitty options. I am so mad for everyone entailed, consisting of Jay, who evidently is a solitary mother whose time Asher took and also wasted. I likewise told Asher he owes my entire household an apology for existing to their faces, more on this later. I told him he needs to go back and also admit to his daddy, who blindly thought Asher and indicated that I'm hysterical, saying, I understand my boy is a straightforward guy and he does not deserve to have this nonsense held over his head forever and you should trust him by now. I informed Asher we're returning to couples therapy and forever postponing marriage plans. I asked him to look for IC, as well, because he shows up to have an existing problem. He was immune, however not entirely against it, and considering that he did tell me he'll do whatever it takes, I'm going to press the issue once more soon. What I want following. I desire him to correct the lies and feel shame, guilt. I want him to reveal his papa, his sister Lana, and best friend the texts he sent out to Jay, given that he sought advice from the three of them concerning the problem to support his. I would certainly never do that. Anyone who knows me understands that. Claim as well as made me appear like a fool. Asher has one more sibling, Jen, that had not been told about this a fake. I desire him to show her what he did to me, because I would such as an additional individual hold him answerable, and Jen will love her bro unconditionally despite the fact that she'll probably evaluate him. He had framed me as a hysterical lady when he informed his dad and also other sis concerning the outrageous complaints, so he obviously didn't appreciate lying to his household regarding what was happening with us, and even though Jen had not been involved in acting like a character witness, I think Asher owes it to me as well as the other individuals he's closest with to tell them that he's not the faithful person they believed he is. Plus, my connections with Asher's dad and Lana have actually never been the best. They both think I'm not good enough for Asher as a result of my psychological and physical health history plus the truth that I'm obese, and I think they're likely to continue to be doubtful about Asher's dishonesty. Yet Jen as well as I have actually always gotten along effectively and I would certainly like her to understand. When I informed Asher I wanted Jen to see whatever, he objected, stating it feels like I'm attempting to spoil his family relationships. What say you, Reddit? Is it wrong that I desire Jen to recognize what happened? I'm not trying to harm Asher, however I do desire him to feel reproached by the couple of people whose point of views he respects. If we take care of to resolve this, I will certainly demand including an extramarital relations condition in the prenup. I regret challenging him in front of my parents, because they may position one more obstacle to reconciliation. They rage at Asher, yet he's additionally angry at them. He asserts they were assaulting and accusing him, but provided the reality that he in fact ripped off, they had every right to. He deserves all the shame as well as sense of guilt he's dealing with. By the way, I just generated my parents due to the fact that I couldn't think whether what I was seeing was true. Asher said we need to have managed it in between both people. I responded that his dating practices must just be between both people, so I didn't feel guilty about asking my household. My household swore to sustain me whether I stay or leave, yet that Asher should not come over for a minimum of a bit. They maintain claiming that they won't try to affect my decision, but they cannot appear to assist themselves lol. My grandma, I do not recognize why my daddy told her. He was absolutely troubled, and possibly he required his mom? Said she never wants to see Asher's face once more. My siblings and also bridesmaids, at the very least they were supposed to be, intend to defeat him up. I'm so happy for the support of my liked ones. Asher and I are going to attempt reconciliation. I have actually been remote from him these last few days, because I don't have much to claim that isn't regarding his affair. My silence appears to make him worried. He keeps texting me that he likes me, which he has actually constantly done multiple times a day for several years, and now I see those messages in a different light. I maintain fretting that he's going to determine it's not worth it for him to listen to my discomfort, which worries me, since if the relationship ends, it needs to be me that makes that choice. I likewise worry that by taking some space from Asher, he'll be most likely to rip off once more since I'm not there as much. I informed him that, and he once again swore it'll never ever occur once more, yet at this moment I'm certainly doubtful. It's likewise been just 5 days because D-Day and also 8 since his last day with Jay, so time will tell how this catastrophe will certainly play out. Here are the best comments, advices that I gathered for this wonderful story. The truth that you are also thinking about settlement whilst he still refutes things to your face that you recognize to be real, as well as you remain to doubt a number of his claims, boggles my mind. He's shown you his real personality and you still believe you can alter him. This will certainly never ever end well. You will certainly never ever get all the answers you look for. As well as you will never live the remainder of your life, relationship without you continuously second presuming every little thing he does. You resolve as well as you will continue to reside in a prison of your very own production. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this on your own? I get it, you have a connection, he took care of you, however think me when I inform you that you are worth much more. Phonies such as this rarely adjustment, they simply get sneakier, as well as better at lying. They will certainly do anything to protect their lies. You will certainly send yourself crazy trying to gather what actually happened and also what didn't based on the fact of a phony. Do on your own a real favor, leave, no get in touch with as well as obtain treatment on your own. You will certainly thank me later on down the line when this is a distant nightmare. This is such the greatest horseshit. I've continued reading these boards. Your BF Asher, really silly name incidentally, is a serial liar and full of a lot shit. Eventually, you will certainly be sorry for trying reconciliation with this bonehead. He's psychologically damaged and also eventually he will certainly damage you also. He intended to obtain a date? Then he intended to market her service? Which is it? So much horseshit. I understand that you're still in a lot denial, that you want to discover a way to wait. All I can claim is future you is screaming at you to walk away now. This will become worse. His pals downloaded and installed Tinder on his phone? Has he removed these good friends entirely from their life? Do they exist? A lot manure, you can fertilize a whole football field. Personally, I would certainly take nothing he states at face value. He may enjoy you, yet not enough to lie to you and after that drag your name through the mud with his household. His psychological acrobatics to attempt and also warrant himself is in itself a substantial red flag, and potentially narcissistic, as everything is targeted at adjusting you emotionally. You require to see a therapist for yourself and also let them aid you find out what asshole, sorry Asher is really around. One point I absolutely got from your message is that he does not respect you as long as you think. True regret is usually when the cheater does not try to blame shift or make justifications. He is doing both, so in my mind, he is not the amazing male you assumed he was. The genuine one ripped off, the one you like is a charlatan. Consider reconciliation please. I don't believe a single point he informed you. He's literally lying to your face about crap you have the solution to and also you're still providing him the advantage of the uncertainty. You truly believe his good friends downloaded Tinder on his phone? Begin currently. He's giving you the regular checklist of explanations that all cheaters give. This most likely had not been the very first time either, simply the very first time you captured him. He's been existing to you as well as he's not gone, not quit existing to you, easy as that. He has actually taken no liability. Also, why would certainly you want to be with somebody whose family members disrespects you? I truly hope you transform your mind. This man disrespected you as well as your family members a lot of times and also you're just letting him escape it. Thanks for enjoying. Let me know what you believe. Do not fail to remember to subscribe and hit the notice bell. Keep tuned for more ripping off stories.